What if I told you some of the best Amazon deals of the year are happening right now, and most people will scroll right past them? Today's list is stacked with smart home upgrades, viral gadgets, everyday essentials, and comfort buys that are actually worth your money. No filler, no junk, just solid products with real discounts from brands you already trust. Some of these are over 50% off, and a few are the kind of purchases you'll wonder how you lived without. Stick around because the later items might be the best value on the entire list, and once these deals are gone, they're gone. Number 1. Huuger 63-inch dresser, kicking things off with something that instantly makes your space feel calmer. You know that feeling when your room looks clean, but somehow still feels chaotic? This fixes that. 9 deep drawers mean clothes stop living on chairs, beds, and temporary piles that somehow last months. Everything finally has a home. Media gear, blankets, gaming stuff, the things you swear you'll organize this weekend. But here's the sneaky upgrade. It doubles as a legit TV stand. Big screens, movie nights, no cables screaming for attention. All that visual noise disappears into drawers, and suddenly your bedroom or living space feels intentional, not improvised. And right now, it dropped from $119.99 to $85.49. You're saving 29%, which is basically getting a whole drawer for free. Number 2. Snailax footrest under desk at work. Alright, this one is for everyone who sits down for a bit, and suddenly it's 3 hours later. You don't realise how uncomfortable your setup is until your lower back, legs and feet start filing complaints. This quietly fixes posture without you having to think about it. 2 adjustable layers mean your feet finally sit where they're supposed to, not dangling, not jammed awkwardly under the chair. Now here's where it levels up. Built-in vibration massage. Gentle, steady movement that keeps blood flowing while you work, game, or doom scroll emails. And for winter? Heating modes that warm your feet fast. The kind of comfort you don't appreciate until you've felt it once. The memory foam molds perfectly. The Sherpa cover stays cozy with or without shoes, and it doesn't slide around like cheap footrests do. This is one of those upgrades you don't show off. You just feel better every day because of it. Normally $54.99, it's now $42.98, a 22% drop, also known as saving enough to justify one more small win this week. Number 3. Vacuum sealer set. This is one of those "why didn't I do this sooner" upgrades. If you're trying to reset your habits this year, cooking more, wasting less, actually eating what you buy, this quietly changes the game. Leftovers stop becoming science experiments. Produce lasts longer. Meal prep finally feels worth the effort instead of a chore you regret by Wednesday. What makes this one different is how forgiving it is. Wet foods, dry foods, meats, fruits. It handles all of it without wrecking the machine thanks to a detachable filter that catches liquids before they cause problems. You get reusable bags, sealing clips, and compatibility with containers, mason jars, even wine bottles. Which is a sentence that already sounds like money saved. Portable, wireless, charges fast, works at home or on trips. Normally $51.99, it's now $39.99, a 23% drop, which is basically getting future groceries for free. #4, Brita water dispenser. This one is less exciting until you realise how often you use it. Every day starts with water, coffee, cooking, late night refills, and if your tap water tastes even slightly off, you notice it constantly, even if you've stopped talking about it. This is the quiet reset your kitchen needs. A large, fridge-friendly dispenser that filters out chlorine taste, odours, and a long list of stuff you'd rather not think about. Lead included, and not a little, but almost all of it. You pour, it tastes clean, and that's it. No drama. The real flex here is consistency. It saves money over time, clears fridge chaos, and somehow makes drinking water feel intentional again. Usually $49.99, now $40.99, an 18% cut, which adds up faster than bottled water ever did. Number 5. House Day Beige Velvet Hangers. This is the kind of upgrade that makes your closet feel expensive without touching your clothes budget. If opening your closet feels slightly annoying every morning, it's probably not the clothes, it's the chaos. These instantly fix that. Slim, velvet-coated hangers that actually grip your clothes instead of letting them slide into a sad pile at the bottom of the rack. They're strong enough for jackets and jeans, but thin enough to magically create space you didn't know you had. We're talking reclaiming up to 3/4 of your closet without getting rid of anything. Suddenly outfits are visible, shoulders stay shaped, straps don't fall, mornings move faster, and there's something underrated about everything matching. Same colour, same shape, same smooth glide when you flip through outfits. It doesn't just look better, it feels calmer, like your wardrobe finally got its life together before you did. A full 60-pack usually runs $37.99. Right now it's $27.05, a 29% drop, which breaks down to about 45 cents per hanger. That's less than the coffee you'll drink while admiring your closet. Dr. Scholl's Nano Glass Foot File. Okay, unglamorous, but wildly satisfying. This is for anyone who's stepping into the new year thinking, I should probably take better care of myself. Because this takes about 2 minutes and immediately makes your feet feel human again. No blades, no pain, just smooth, controlled exfoliation that works without effort. The nano glass surface does the heavy lifting. A few passes and rough skin disappears without scraping or irritation. It's gentle enough to use regularly, waterproof so you can rinse it clean, and rust-proof so it doesn't turn gross after a few weeks. The handle feels solid, not flimsy. The results are instant. And it's one of those quiet self-care tools that reminds you, fixing small things adds up fast. Normally $8.47, it's now $7.18, a 15% discount, which isn't flashy. But your feet will feel like you upgraded your whole routine for pocket change. Number 7. Double Rods Clothes Rack. When closets hit capacity, things don't disappear. They migrate. Chairs, corners, door handles. This rack stops the spread. 2 hanging levels mean long dresses don't drag, shorter pieces stay visible, and suddenly outfits stop collapsing into each other. The sidearms are the underrated hero here. Bags, belts, hats, towels, all the awkward stuff finally has a place. Shoes and luggage live underneath, which quietly frees up floor space you forgot you were missing. And yes, it rolls, smoothly, locks in place, moves when you want it to, stays put when you don't. It's steel, not flimsy, the kind that doesn't bow under real weight. Assembly is fast, the structure stays rigid, and it handles way more clothes than it looks like it should. Originally $49.99, it's down to $36.98, a 26% cut, which is basically paying less than one nice outfit to organize all of them. Hashtag 8. TRX GO Suspension Trainer. New Year energy. But without the, I need a whole gym excuse. This is for anyone who wants to move more without committing to a massive setup or a massive personality shift. It packs into a small bag, anchors almost anywhere, and turns body weight into a full workout in about 20 minutes. Strength, mobility, cardio, it all blends together naturally, which is why people actually keep using it. The app quietly does the coaching for you. Hundreds of guided workouts, different goals, different energy levels, zero thinking required, you just clip in and start. This isn't about getting shredded overnight, it's about building momentum you can maintain. Normally $139.95, it's now $99.95, a 29% drop, which is basically skipping one gym membership payment and keeping the equipment forever. Hashtag 9. Lifewit Silverware Drawer Organizer. This is the kind of fix you don't think about, until your hand stops hitting chaos every morning. If your utensil drawer sounds like a junk drawer every time you open it, this instantly restores order. Adjustable width means it actually fits your drawer instead of almost fitting, and that alone is a small miracle. 7 compartments keep forks, spoons, knives, and the random little tools from migrating into each other's space. Everything stays visible. Everything stays reachable. No digging, no rattling, no, where did the teaspoons go? What makes it stick is how flexible it is. Kitchen today, bathroom tomorrow, desk drawer after that. It quietly adapts wherever clutter tries to take over. The material feels solid, safe and clean, not flimsy, not cheap. This is one of those upgrades that saves you seconds every day. which somehow adds up to sanity. Normally $9.99, it's now $5.98, a 40% drop, which is borderline impulse buy territory for permanent peace. Hashtag 10. BEDELITE Satin Pillowcase, ending with something small that pays you back every morning. If you've ever woken up with tangled hair, pillow creases, or skin that just feels tired, this quietly changes the outcome. Satin creates way less friction than cotton, which means fewer knots, less breakage, and hair that actually stays the way you left it. It also doesn't steal moisture while you sleep, so your skin stays hydrated, lashes don't bend weirdly, and you wake up looking more rested than your sleep schedule deserves. It feels smooth and cool without being fussy. No zipper drama, easy to wash, works year round, and because it comes as a set, you always have a backup, which is underrated until laundry day. This isn't luxury for the sake of it, it's low-effort self-care that shows up every single night. Usually $6.97, it's now $5.58, a 20% discount breaking down to $2.79 per pillowcase. That's cheaper than your morning coffee, and way better for your face. Number 11. Under bed storage containers. Under the bed is prime real estate, and most people waste it with dusty boxes you never want to touch. These turn that space into actual storage you'll use. Smooth rolling wheels mean you pull it out like a drawer, not like you're wrestling furniture. The clear window is the quiet hero. You see exactly what's inside without opening everything. Clothes, shoes, blankets, books, whatever's taking up space where it shouldn't. Leather handles feel sturdy, the frame doesn't collapse, and when you don't need them, they fold away cleanly. This is the kind of organisation that makes your room feel bigger overnight. No new furniture, no rearranging, just reclaiming space that was already yours. A 2-pack normally goes for $39.99. Right now it's $28.20, a 29% drop, breaking down to $14.10 per container. That's cheaper than buying more furniture to hide clutter badly. Number 12. Makeup organizer with drawers. If your counter slowly turns chaotic by the end of the week, this fixes it. This isn't about owning more makeup, it's about actually seeing what you already have. Tall bottles stand upright. Smaller items slide into drawers instead of spreading across the counter like a skincare spill zone. Everything stays visible but contained. Foundations stop tipping, brushes stop rolling. Getting ready feels smoother, not rushed. And the handle makes it surprisingly portable. Bedroom to bathroom, bathroom to vanity, wherever you need it that day. There's also something underrated about walking into a clean space first thing in the morning. It sets the tone. Less stress, more control. You start the day already winning small battles. Usually $35.99. It's now $28.03. A 22% discount, which is basically paying less to feel more put together every single day. Number 13. KDG 2-pack cordless table lamp. This is one of those upgrades that instantly changes how a room feels. Lighting controls mood more than people realise. Harsh overhead lights kill the vibe. These don't. Completely cordless, softly diffused, and small enough to place anywhere. Bedside, shelf, dinner table, balcony, even during a power outage. Touch controls make it stupidly easy. Tap to switch tones, hold to dim, warm for winding down, neutral for focus, brighter when you actually need to see. One charge lasts way longer than you expect, and because there are no cords, your space stays visually clean. The metal body feels solid, not decorative only. The base stays put. The glow is flattering instead of blinding. It's the kind of lighting that makes evenings feel intentional, like you planned the calm. A 2-pack normally costs $29.99. Right now it's $21.98, a 27% drop, breaking down to $10.99 per lamp. That's cheaper than one bad decor impulse buy. Hashtag Chetapad Smitais NUMENN bookshelf piecitir. This is for the I need more storage but I don't want bulky furniture crowd. 5 open tiers give you vertical space without closing the room in. Books, plants, storage boxes, decor. Everything gets breathing room instead of being stacked awkwardly. It looks clean, modern, and intentional without trying too hard. The metal frame keeps it steady, The wooden shelves handle real weight, and the back baffle stops smaller items from sliding off. It works in almost any room, office, bedroom, living space, and doesn't demand attention while still pulling everything together. Assembly is straightforward. No mystery steps, no wobble if installed properly. Once it's up, it just does its job quietly, holding your life together one shelf at a time. Typically $59.99, it's now $50.99, a 15% drop, which is the kind of savings that makes upgrading feel reasonable instead of impulsive. Hashtag 15. JOOLA Ben John's Hyperion Pickleball Paddle. This is where trying a new hobby turns into, okay, I'm actually good at this. Pickleball looks casual until you realise control, spin and feel matter way more than brute force. This paddle is built for that exact moment when you want your shots to listen to you. The carbon-textured surface grips the ball just enough to add serious spin without feeling unpredictable. The layered construction is the real magic. Soft enough for touch shots and dinks at the net, stable enough to drive the ball when you commit. Less vibration, more confidence. You swing cleaner, hit smarter, and stop overcorrecting midpoint. The grip stays dry, secure, and comfortable even when games get competitive. And knowing it's designed with the world's top player? That doesn't hurt your confidence either. This isn't about going pro, it's about enjoying the game more every time you play. Normally $119.95, it's now $60, a wild 50% cut, which is basically getting elite level gear for beginner level hesitation. Number 16. Armor All AA 255W Wet/Dry Utility Vac. Ending this stretch with a problem solver. This is the thing you don't think you need, until you really, really do. Spills, car messes, garage dust, mystery liquids, this handles all of it without complaining. Strong suction, compact body, easy to grab when chaos happens. The size is perfect. Big enough to be useful, small enough to store without sacrificing space. And when you flip it into blower mode, it suddenly becomes a leaf clearer, debris mover, and windshield saver. What makes it stick is the accessories. Crevice tools, brushes, extensions, everything clicks into place, stays organised, and actually gets used. No hunting for parts, no frustration spiral. This is the kind of tool that quietly earns its keep. Once it's in your house, it never leaves. Usually $75.99, it's now $64.49, a 15% drop, which is paying less now to avoid way bigger messes later. Number 17. Kasa Indoor Smart Security Camera. This is the kind of security that quietly lets you relax. You don't buy this because something's wrong. You buy it so you can stop wondering, check in on your place from anywhere, see what's happening in real time, pan, tilt, zoom, all from your phone without overthinking it. Motion and sound alerts mean you're notified when something actually changes, not when the house creaks. It works day or night, and patrol mode keeps an eye on the whole room, whether that's pets, kids, or just peace of mind while you're out. What makes it feel smart instead of intrusive is flexibility. Store footage locally, skip subscriptions if you want, or layer in cloud features later. It integrates with other smart devices too, so lights can react when motion's detected. Small automation, big comfort. Usually $29.99, it's now $21.98. A 27% drop, which is a small price to pay for not checking your locks twice. Hashtag AstonPadsmith. Shark SpeedStyle Essential High Velocity Dryer. This is where getting ready stops feeling like damage control. Fast drying usually means heat abuse. This flips that. It dries hair insanely quickly while actively regulating temperature, thousands of adjustments per second, so you get speed without sacrificing health. It's lightweight enough that your arm doesn't give up halfway through styling. The airflow is strong but controlled, and the ion system smooths frizz instead of blasting it into submission. The result? Hair that looks styled, not stressed. The smart attachments auto-adjust settings so you're not guessing heat levels. Curly, straight, thick, fine. It adapts instead of fighting your hair type. That's why it feels premium without being complicated. This isn't about trends, it's about looking put together faster every single morning. Normally $199.99, It's now $129.99, a 35% drop, which is the kind of deal that actually justifies upgrading your routine. Number 19. Chefman XL Electric Griddle. This is the "why didn't I buy this earlier" kitchen upgrade. That extra large 10 by 20 inch surface changes how you cook. Breakfast for everyone at once. Burgers, pancakes, eggs, veggies, all happening simultaneously without juggling pans or playing stovetop Tetris. Temperature control runs from 200 to 420 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's just as good for gentle warming as it is for a proper sear. The non-stick surface means less oil, less mess, and the drip tray quietly handles excess grease without making a fuss. The real win: cleanup. Remove the temperature control and the whole thing is fully immersible and dishwasher safe. At 1500 watts it heats fast and stays consistent, perfect for family dinners, holiday mornings, or any time your stove feels too small. Usually $49.99, now $38.96, 22% off for a tool that earns permanent counter space. Number 20. Ultra Soft Cozy Faux Fur Throw Blanket. This is not a blanket, it's a lifestyle decision. One side is 800 GSM faux rabbit fur, thick, plush, absurdly soft. Flip it over and you get a smooth, crystal soft plush that feels cool, cozy, and ridiculously comforting. Warm without overheating, heavy without feeling stiff. The high-low wave design makes it look expensive, not just something you tossed on the couch. It works as decor, a nap enabler, or the blanket everyone fights over during movie night. It's generous at 50 by 60 inches, machine washable, and somehow stays fluffy instead of turning sad after one wash, which is rare at this price. Normally $49.99, now $30.58, a 39% discount, and honestly, one of those buys that instantly upgrades your evenings. And that wraps up 20 Amazon deals that seriously deliver, whether you're upgrading your home, your routine, or just grabbing something cozy you'll use every day. Prices change fast, and a lot of these discounts don't last more than a few days, so if something caught your eye, don't wait on it. If you enjoyed this list and want more smart buys, hidden gems, and no BS deal breakdowns, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Let me know in the comments which item was your favourite, or which one you're adding to cart right now. See you in the next one.